Mr. Cajun, and here's Al Roberts to tell you all about it. Al?
Here's Raging Cajun and Ricky Gibson. One fall, 10-minute time limit. Billy Spears, Cajun's manager at ringside in a chair. And you can believe that Ricky Gibson will have an eye on Billy Spears as he tries to handle one of Billy Spears' Cajuns. The leg lock takedown by Ricky Gibson was broken by the ropes as the Cajun made it to the ropes. Action in the ring. Ricky Gibson and the Cajun. First action on this edition of Gulf Coast Wrestling. Welcome, everyone. Good card lined up. Ken Lucas, Kurt Von Hess, the wrestling pro and the Houdini of professional wrestling. You met him at the start of the program. Johnny Eagles will be on TV. So stay with us. Right now, Ricky Gibson has the arm lock. The hammer lock on the Cajuns. And there he goes, taking care of Billy Spears on the outside, too. He's got his hands full, we will say that. Nice takedown by Gibson. Goes into the head scissors. Continues the arm bar on the left arm of the Cajun. Ricky Gibson from Pensacola, Florida. The Raging Cajun from New Orleans, Louisiana. Gibson applies the pressure, and the Cajun screaming out in pain. Gibson still applying the pressure. The Cajun's head is beginning to turn a different shade red right now. Billy Spears at ringside says, get your knee on his feet, you can get out that way. But the Cajun cannot get the leverage he needs. Now he's up, breaks the hold, goes for the headlock, can't quite do it. Gibson slips out, goes into the hammerlock from the front side. Now wraps up the figure four, leg drop by the Cajun. Gibson picks him over the top. Good move by Ricky Gibson. The Cajun has had enough for a minute. Steps outside the ring and listens to his manager, Billy Spears, give him a few pointers. Look at the move by Ricky Gibson. He goes high with the feet, comes around again. Look at that takedown. Continues to hold the wrist lock. On the Raging Cajun. Cajun leaned over, had the count of two on Gibson, but Gibson finally got around and kicked him back. Billy Spears is up. Ricky Gibson will take an occasional look at Spears. Of course, referee Larry Brock has double duty, too, trying to watch a match and a man outside the ring. Cajun's up again. The count of one, the count of two. Cajun using the ropes for leverage. The count of one, the count of two. Looks up again. Using the ropes again. But this time Gibson comes back, kicks him back. Now the Cajun drapes his feet over the ropes, forcing the break, but Gibson won't break it clean that time. Drags that foot down the forehead. Both of them are up. On the ropes. Referee calls for the break. Clean break this time. All right, they lock up. Cajun using their hair into the turnbuckle, comes right with a forearm, another forearm, one more time. Then a body toss in the turnbuckle. Gibson hits awful hard. Cajun starting to move on now, has the forearm, one more body toss, off he comes, back body drop on Ricky Gibson from the Cajun. Cajun on top of the pin, a count of one, that's all. Gibson bridges out. Body toss again. Gibson holds on, comes back with the feet, down goes the Cajun. Body slam by Ricky Gibson. Up on top, step over toe hold, wraps him up. Look at this. Count of one, the count of two, the count of three, that's it. Billy Spears knew it. Billy Spears knew it. When he saw Gibson with a toe hold, he wrapped it up, started to walk away. He knew that was it. Ricky.
Number one. Count of two, and Handsome Jimmy saves the day again. With a well-placed foot on David Schultz. Wagon and Condrey about to get into it. Referee trying to save. He can get a little order restored. Boom! Dundee with a cover. Handsome Jimmy with a cover. But look out, David Schultz has got a foot on the bottom rope. The count will not start. Handsome Jimmy and Condrey still going at each other. Everybody in the ring. Dundee, right fist to the jaw. But from behind, Dennis Condrey got him in the back as he was headed back for the corner. Oh, what a battle this one's been all the way. Leg high in the air, and he caught Bill right across the throat. A cover by Schultz, but Handsome Jimmy is there again before the count can start. Dennis Condrey comes in as Baggett and Schultz are going at each other. It's Condrey and Dundee. Schultz and Dundee, the two legal men in the ring. Handsome Jimmy back out on the apron. Dennis Condrey climbing the ropes in his corner. We're at 6 minutes, 50 seconds of the action. 6:50 expired. It's a 10-minute time limit match, remember. Dennis Condrey grabs Dundee from outside. Dr. D challenging Handsome Jimmy over across the way. 7 minutes gone. That means there are 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left in a 10-minute time limit match. Dundee walking to the corner with the tag. He was confident he had it. Condrey caught him from behind, 6 inches away from the tag on Handsome Jimmy. Dundee has to stay in there. Clothesline by Condrey. Count is 1, 2. 2 count. Dundee breaks it. It was 2.9, really. It was so close to the 3 count when Dundee broke it. Condrey, Schultz, tag. Top of the head, a forearm by David Schultz. Count of 1, 2.
Wow,
2 count at Dundee. Yeah, boy. Last instant. Dundee on his feet. Schultz drops with that big forearm. Dundee had moved that time. There's a tag. Dundee went after Schultz. Tag had already been made on Condrey. Condrey, abdominal stretch, but Handsome Jimmy. Well, Handsome Jimmy trying to get in there to help out, but the referee sends him back to the corner. David Schultz off the ropes. There's a cover, 1. Dundee slips out of it. He slipped the cover.
Now they're getting on the referee about not counting.
Condrey hits hard. Time is beginning to be a very definite factor. There's a cover, 2. 2 count on Condrey. Here comes Handsome Jimmy as Dundee gets the tag. 1 minute left. 1 minute. 1 minute left in the time limit. Condrey, Schultz run together by Handsome Jimmy. Schultz and Condrey meet again in the center of the ring. Cover by Baggett on Schultz. 1, 2. 2 count. Schultz breaks out of it. Dundee with a cover on Condrey. But it's Handsome Jimmy and Schultz. They're the two people in the ring. We have 30 seconds left.
Time about out, Dave.
15 seconds.
15 seconds to go. We are out.
That's it.
Nope.
That is it.
Nope,
Time
Billy.
is up. Dundee going for the sleeper on Schultz, but time has expired.
Yeah, maybe some personal satisfaction, but it's all over, Dave. That's it.
Right, it's going to be a draw. 10 minutes, the full time.
Long time. He really looks tough in that ring. He's got to be in there with the lights. But Stan Lane, like him or not, getting his due. Hard over there, jawing at Robert. There's some more of that psychological stuff, Dave. Trying to distract him, trying to get him irritated, all of that. So his attention will be divided between his opponent and Jimmy Hart. They're at the ropes, and that'll call for a break. Stan Lane comes up, pops the leg, takes Robert down again, steps over with a toe hold, bends into it, and Robert being pulled back out to the center of the ring, and Stan drops down with the elbow on it. Got him right on the inside of that thigh, doubles the leg over. With the toe hold, he's looking to go to the outside with it now. Oh, nice. He kicked out of it. While Hart was running his mouth saying, look how he's got him, bam. Robert kicked right out of it. Arm bar, hair pull. One followed the other rather rapidly. Robert got the arm bar, and Stan reached up and jerked the hair and pulled him right back. Hart joining with the crowd. The referee saying, sit down, sit down. Robert pressed down as Stan Lane trying to figure an advantage point here.
We just passed 4 minutes in this one. 4 minutes gone.
Whip into the rope. Robert leapfrog. Drop kick. Again, missed the arm, but he caught him up on the hip and got him over. Robert's front face lock as Stan tries to work his way and maybe wheel it behind him. He's back on his feet again. That's the thing you have to be careful about. If a guy gets positioned to your side, he can move that arm up behind and a hammer off of that front face lock. Stan, upper arm, nails Robert right behind the neck. Bang. Backdrop, and over he goes. Stan Lane moving in. Robert hit it deck hard, picks him up. Drops him down on the backbreaker, goes for a cover, crotches him up, and he got a 2 count. And Robert kicked his way up and out of it. Stan slams him into the turnbuckle. Puts a knee. The referee trying to back him out of there. He pulls Robert back out with him.
5.5 minutes gone.
Stan Lane again slams that head into the turnbuckle, and the referee backing him out.
Hart with a cane.
Jimmy Hart zinged him with a cane while Lane was being pushed back by the referee. Stan Lane coming right back in, and again, Hart, oh, man, he got him in a lot. That's great tactics in there, sure. Use your cane, justify it anyway. Stan Lane slams him down. Robert Gibson, recipient of 2 blasts from Hart, slams him back in the corner again, and Hart, a 3rd time, 4th time, nails Robert Gibson while Lane is arguing with referee Paul Moore. Uh-oh. Robert got a hold of him, pulled him up in the ring by hair. It's going to be a disqualification on Robert. You cannot blame Gibson for being provoked. Now, he just got hit with a cane, all he could take, and now Hart comes in, and Stan Lane, Jimmy Hart pounded away on Robert Gibson. Here comes Rick, Robert's brother, in there. He's after Stan Lane. Now he goes after Hart. And Lane